Good morning. Thank you for showing up. Come here, Maxwell. Where are you going? Come here. Are you camera shy? Do you know that I'm on? There are people watching us. Is that why you're shying away from this? Are you just being snobby? Good morning. Good morning, friends. My name is Kelly, and this is Maxwell. He's gone. See you later, Maxwell. Let's start. Today's class I called Stir It Up, because we're just gonna have fun and move around and stretch our body. No expectations, right? So listen to my cues and listen to be present in the moment during the practice. We're gonna start on the mat, so get comfortable. We're gonna start on the mat on your hands and your knees. So let's go ahead and come right here and press the tops of your feet down, your hands on the mat, round your spine up into cat pose. Really contract the abs right there, press your hands into the floor. Feel your tailbone, your lower back, to the middle of your back, to your shoulder blades and the neck. Now lower your belly down towards the mat and look forward. Press your hands into the floor, almost like you're gonna pull the hands towards your knees, right? So you're energetic right there. Belly is lowering towards the mat. So now let's, with your breath, exhale, round your spine and press your hands down, fingers down, and then lower down, inhale. Where you're opening up the body, that's your inhale, and where you're rounding and closing in, there's your exhale. Inhale, opening up. Exhale. And the neutral spine, take a breath in, shift your weight back, shift your weight off of your hands and reach your arms up. Inhale, reach. Very carefully, bend your hips, place your hands on the floor and round your back. Lower down your belly towards the mat. Neutral spine, press into your hand or your knees. Shift your weight back, reach your arms up. Inhale. Bend your hips. Exhale, place your hands on the floor. Round your spine into cat. And then cow. And then neutral again. Shift your weight back. Reach up like you're going down a roller coaster. That's the image that came to mind. Hand right there. Hands right there. Round your back. Lower down. Look forward. And then shift back. One more time. Woohoo! And then bend your hips. Bend your knees. Place your hands on the floor. Tuck your toes under. Lift your knees up. Downward facing dog. Pedal your heels. And as you do that, widen your feet. So reaching the right heel towards the floor. The left heel towards the floor. Reach, feel the back of your legs stretching out. Feels super good. And then hold. Walk your hands back to your feet. Try to be light on your hands, your fingers. Set your heels down. Lift your toes, set them down. Bring your right leg in front of the left. So crossing at the shins and fold. Relax the neck and the shoulders. Nice stretch to the back of the legs and then the hip on the side of the leg that's behind. Relax, breathe. Take another deep breath in, straightening the legs. Now uncross and let's change sides all the way over to on the outside of the left leg, the right or the left across and fold. Notice what's happening, the stretch. Relax the neck and the shoulders. Press your toes down. Feel the back of that leg, the hip. Breathe in and breathe out. Now uncross your legs. Lengthen and look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale and stand tall. Reach all the way up and look up at your hands. Bring your arms down to your sides. Clasp your hands behind you. And reach the knuckles toward the floor. Get the front of the body stretched. Stretching. Step to the front of your mat. And you can, if you have a block, that would be just for convenience if you need it later. We will be doing half moon. So unclasp your hands, Bring your hands to your heart. Close your eyes. Setting your intentions for practice. Flowing freely. Being present. And listening. And having fun. Open your eyes and take a deep inhale. Reach up. Sun salutation A. With a little bit of a change. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back right, step back left. Feel the length of your body from the heels to the shoulders or the top of the head. Shift forward, lower down to the mat. 3 Cobra Poses. So press your toes into the floor, the tops of your feet. Lift up, inhale, look forward, lower down. So use your core strength to lift. Don't just press into the hands. So come onto the fingertips. Press your toes into the floor, lower down. One more time, press the tops of the feet. Inhale, lift up. And then press into the hands. Exhale, downward facing dog. Go ahead and walk your feet to your hands into a forward fold position. Inhale, half lift. Step your left leg back. Set your knee down on the floor. Anjaneyasana, right there. Exhale, place your hands, half split. Flex your foot. Now let's come up higher. Lift up the left knee, reach up, high lunge. Then exhale, straighten the forward leg, look behind you. Bend your forward knee. Inhale and reach up. And step forward and stand. Exhale, arms down to your sides. Let's do the other side. Inhale and reach up, look up at your hands. Then press into your toes, your heels. Everybody fold over. Lengthen all the way down. Inhale, half lift. Step back left, right, plank. Lower down to the mat. Again, 3 Cobra Poses. Slide your hands, elbows in, chest away from the floor, and then lower down. Do that again. Try to lift your navel off the floor. Exhale, lower. One more time. Carefully, abs contracted, press your feet into the floor. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step forward towards your hands. Half lift, look forward. Step your right leg back this time. Knee to the mat. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, sweep, half split. Right there, good. Put your foot flat, lift your right knee up. High lunge or crescent lunge. Breathe in and then exhale, sweep hands beside your foot, straighten the forward leg. And stretch, pyramid pose. Now, bend your knees, look forward, step forward, inhale and stand. Exhale, arms all the way down. So let's do that again. Our creation of sun salutation A. Inhale, reach your arms up. You can separate your feet just a bit. Exhale, fold over the center line of the body. Inhale, half lift, step back right and left. This time, lower down. Lift your chest up through upward facing dog. Everybody press your hands into the floor. Lift your heart. Press the top of your feet into the floor. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your feet forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold and step your left leg back. Set your knee on the floor. Inhale, reach your arms up from the back. Exhale, half split right there. Flex your foot in the front. Set your foot down. Lift up, Crescent Pose. Inhale. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Pyramid, straighten the forward leg. And then bend your knee. Look forward. Lift up the heart. Step forward and stand. And then exhale, fold it over again. Inhale, half lift. Other side, left leg back, right leg back. Lower down. There's your chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Press into your fingers. Lift your heart. Press into the feet. Heels up. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Walk your feet forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Step your right leg back. Knee to the mat. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, sweep. Half split. Put your foot flat. Let the knee crescent pose. High lunge. And then hands down, straighten the forward leg, pyramid. Look behind you, square the hips, the shoulders. Now look forward, go ahead and lift the hands up. There's your strength, step forward and stand up tall. Inhale, arms down to your sides. Okay, so let's balance for the next pose, Lord of the Dance. Sounds so awesome, right? Very fancy. Lord of the Dance pose. All right, so all that is stretching the quadricep and the hip flexors. All right, so that's the purpose of it. So tap your toe to the side, lift your heel to your glute, grab your foot. All right, so shoulders squared, hips squared, right there. Then reach your arm. So this arm forward, countering the balance or the weight. So when you lean forward, you can bring the knee back. So that fore and aft weight is balancing you, and you're standing strong in that right, in the left leg, the standing leg. Now press the foot into the hand, and as you do that, point the knee to the rear and reach the arm up. Look forward. Excellent. Now let's bring it in, and set that foot down. Let's do the other side. We're going to do this again, over and over again, so you're going to get really good at it. All right, so tap to the side, bend your knee, reach for your foot. There's your hamstring. Feel your hamstring contract. From yesterday's strength, I definitely feel my hamstring. Okay, so knee points down first, hand forward. And you can turn your palm facing out or facing in. Point your knee, press the foot into the hand, reach the foot away, feel the quad, the flexors stretch. Reach the arm up, inhale, and then bring it in. So not too long. Knees side by side, set your foot down, inhale and reach up. Great job. Bring your step to the front of your mat again. Exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. All right. Inhale, here's the entree. Exhale, fold over. It's a 3-course meal. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, and go through a vinyasa. So we'll start off, drink a sip of water, going through the vinyasa. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press the floor away. Then inhale, lift your right leg up. Stretch it out away from you. Knee to nose. So shift forward into plank and bring the knee towards your nose. Can you touch your nose to your knee? Then lift up 3-limb dog. Do that again. So this is just to train the core muscle so that you actually can get that foot forward better. So knee to nose right there. Then look down. Set your foot right where you're looking, right there. And spin your heel down, warrior 1. Inhale, reach your arms up. Relax the shoulders. Nice. All right. So palms up, put your palms together. Clasp the fingers, point your pointer fingers across the thumbs, and reach the arms. So staying here for just a moment in warrior 1. And I want you to shift that left side forward, right side back. Knee in the front over your ankle. Look at that. Strong warrior pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath. Unclasp your hands. Open up warrior 2. So right here, relax the shoulders. Get your knee over your ankle in the front. Right here. And get this out of the way. Reach. All right, so we'll reverse warrior. So hand goes behind, up and over the ear. We're going to hold this for 3 breaths. Inhale, press your feet into the floor. Feel your heels, feel the balls of your feet. Reach the arm. Maybe you want to reach around and grab the leg in the front. Get that crease. Pull in your navel or pull in just below the belt. All right, now sweep over, side angle. 3 breaths. Arm up and over your ear, like that. Forearm on your thigh. So stay right there. Or dip down lower with a straight side. So don't round, so no C shape. So straight side, And then maybe you can wrap around for just a couple of breaths right here. Breathe. Breathe out. So get your knee over your ankle, breathe in, and breathe out. Unclasp, warrior two, right there. There's your forward strength. Nicely done. Breathe in and breathe out. Now lift up your left heel and come into high lunge position or crescent pose. All right, relax the shoulders. Pull the arms back, pull in your front ribs, straighten the back leg, rise up on the ball of that foot back there. Sweep your hands to your sides and shift your chest forward. Do that 3 times. Inhale and reach. Up, exhale, sweep down. Hands go back. Do that again. I know you're feeling that forward leg. This time, here's your strength. You're gonna push through that forward foot. Lift up, warrior 3. Lift it up, straighten the leg as much as you can. Keep the toes pointing down, flex your foot. Now reach your hands for the floor. You may have to move. I'm gonna have to hop a little bit, so I've got space. Your hand can go under a block, revolved half moon. So palm on the floor or on a block like this. I like using blocks for especially revolved half moon because just have a little more length, right, in the pose. It's a little more symmetrical. Reach the right arm up. Toes pointing down, flex your foot, abs in, relax the shoulders. Try to soften in the pose. I know it's hard. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now, place your right hand on the floor, move the block out of the way. We're gonna go to side plank. So side plank with your left side down. Set your left foot down. Go to the edge of your left foot. So the right foot, use that as like your kickstand. Reach the right arm up. Now you can keep this kickstand, and I just want you to just curl the arm under and touch your ribs right there, and then reach up or touch your side. Reach under, curl, and then reach up. Do that again. Under, curl, and then reach up. And then bring it under one more time and reach up. Hang out with me. One more move. Put your hand on your hip. Press into this forward foot. Lift up your left foot. Extend it out. And then extend out back to where it was. Do that again. So we'll do that 3 times. Leg, and then side. One more time, right there, and then bring it out. Excellent work. Place your right hand on the floor. Lift up, downward facing dog. And let's go through a vinyasa. Like drinking a big sip of water at dinner and then wine. Exhale, downward facing dog. So we're in the entree portion, right? Lots of good stuff here. Pedal your heels. Now lift up your left leg. Inhale. Push the floor away. If you need to, look up here for a moment and see what I'm doing. I'm just bringing my knee to my nose. So I'm keeping them back really rounded and touching my nose to my knee and lift up. If you can't do that, it's okay. Don't force it. Just start to learn to round the back and squeeze the abs so that you can bring that leg forward. All right, do it with me. 2 more times. Push the floor away and lift up. 1 more time. Bring it in. And step your foot beside your hand. Set your heel down, warrior 1. So we're on the second side. Reach up. Relax the shoulders. Clasp your hands. Point your pointer fingers. Draw that right side forward, left side back. Knee over ankle in the front. Beautiful. Looking good. Settle in. Press into that back foot, the forward foot. Now open up, warrior 2. So you'll move your feet over just a little bit. It's a heel to arch alignment. Shift your knee over your ankle right there. Get comfortable. And then reverse. So in this reverse position, put your hand back here and arm over the ear. Relax the shoulder right here. And then maybe reach around and grab the thigh. Can you do that? Shift your hip forward or your knee forward more. Press into your feet. Take another deep breath in. And then exhale, side angle. Right here, side angle. Knee over ankle. Forearm over your thigh. Opposite arm over your ear. So here, that's your side angle. Or a little further, progressing. Knee down to shoulder, reach underneath. And grab your hands. So this is just a good shoulder stretch. Also strengthening that forward leg. Look side, breathe, press into your feet. Nicely done. And now lift up, warrior two. For just a moment, lift the back heel, crescent pose. Right here. So your heel is up in the back. Inhale. Exhale, sweep the hands and bow forward over that forward leg. Keep your balance. Inhale, reach up, crescent. High lunge. Exhale, bow. One more time. Inhale, lift up. And now we're going to lift up that back leg. Warrior three. Up. Breathe. Relax the shoulders. Tip the chest forward. Right there, standing legs straight. Relax the shoulders, abs in, point the toes down, bring your hands down to the floor. If you need to move on your mat, move your foot back. Revolved half moon, right there. So your block over, hand on the block, point your toes down, straighten this leg, but don't lock the knee, right? You want to have that soft. Abs in, reach the left arm up. Straighten the leg, breathe. One arm over the other arm, straight. Breathe. Breathe out. Try to soften as hard as this pose is. Breathe in and breathe out. Place your left hand on the floor. Move the block. Here's your side plank. So set your right foot down. Go to the edge of your foot and stay right here, propped up, right? And reach up. Got that? All right. Press into the floor. Now you're going to reach into the underneath and touch the ribs and then reach up. Bring it underneath, reach, and then up. Bring it underneath, reach, and then lift up. Last time. And then reach, hold. Now press into this forward foot. Lift up that leg, that straight leg, and extend it out. Bring it in, extend. Do that again. Bring it in, extend, in, and out. Do that one more time. In, extend, and now we'll get out of this, okay? So hand on the floor, downward facing dog. And let's take that big sip, big drink of water, right? Shift. Lower down, inhale, upward facing dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Almost finished with our 3-course meal. Pedal your heels right and left, or finishing up the entree portion, I should say. Still have a little ways to go. All right, lift the right leg up, inhale, turn your toes out, bend your knee this time. So adding a little more flavor. Circle the leg, making a circle with the kneecap. Go the opposite way. And now extend the leg straight. Look between the thumbs, but then look back at your knee as the knee comes in. Knee to nose. Set your foot beside your thumb, right there. And spin your heel down, warrior one. Same thing as what we did before. We're just gonna add a little bit more on. Palms together. Take a breath in, reach. Now open up, warrior two. Nicely done. Reverse warrior, arm up and over your ear. Reach around the back side. Pulling that knee out. And then side angle right here. So you can dip down low, touch the floor, arm over the ear, straight sides. Nicely done. Now reverse. Straighten the forward leg. Very good. Now reach your right arm forward with that forward leg, triangle pose. So bring your hand down and touch, and the opposite arm up. So you can just stay right here, right? Or dip down further, but be careful. Press into the forward foot, ball of your foot, toes, like you're going to press on a gas pedal. Reach the arm over the ear. Nicely done. Now bend your forward knee, then lift up. Lift up your left heel, crescent pose. Inhale and reach your arms up. Breathe, sweep the arms. Just that one time. Warrior 3. Up, press into the foot, lift up, relax the shoulders, breathe. Bring your left hand down to the floor, revolved half moon, reach the right arm up, flex your foot, just straighten that right leg, breathe in and breathe out. Side plank, left side is down, right side, right leg props in front, so turn to the edge of your left foot, right foot in front, reach. Just one time, put your heel on the floor, sweep through, and then you're going to just sit down on the floor, right? And then put your foot on the inner thigh, turn and look over your shoulder, like that. So don't pick this leg up. You can press that leg down, but use that to turn your body just slightly right there. Nicely done. All right, now turn, and now you're going to just lower your body over this forward, the leg that's straight, that leg that you kicked out underneath you. Reach the sides, level your chest over this leg, nose towards your knee. Take a breath in and breath out. Inhale, lift up. All right, so now we're going to reach back the same direction we came into this in, like that. Put your right foot on the floor and bring that leg in and underneath. Step back, downward facing dog. Nicely done. Let's do the other side. Left leg lifted up. Push the floor away, reach the right heel, turn your toes out and bend your knee. Right there. Straighten your body. Now extend the leg straight. Beautiful job. Knee to your nose. Just that one time. Right there. Look between your thumbs and step your foot forward. Spin your heel down. Warrior 1. And you need to press into that entire foot back there. Reach up. Put your palms together. Relax the shoulders. Knee over ankle. Just for a moment. Warrior 2. Press your feet into the floor. Right there. Good. Reverse. Sweep that hand around. Grab the leg. That actually helps you keep the knee over your ankle more as you lean back. And then come into side angle. Right here. Form on your thigh. Arm over your ear. Or reach down. Maybe you want to bind just for a moment. Just because you can, right? Now open up. Warrior 2. Reverse. Straighten the forward leg. Here's triangle pose. Reach, reach, reach. And then bring the hand down very slowly. Triangle pose. And pause for a moment. A breath. Bend your forward knee. Warrior 2. Lift up your back heel, the right heel. Crescent pose. Right there. Good. Straighten that back leg first. Sweep the hands. Warrior 3. Lift up. Right there. Get your balance. Believe in yourself. Extend that leg. Straighten the arms. Beautiful. Hands come down to the floor. Right hand on block. I think give some space. Reach the left arm up. Reach. Flex your foot. Breathe. Now here's your side plank. Put your foot down, the right foot. Right hand down, get the edge of your right foot. But in the center, reach up like that. All right, put your heel down. Sweep that leg under, balance, and then lower down. Put your foot on the inner thigh. So this is where we do the turn. So just do this knee drops to the side, hand on the outside of your leg, and turn and look behind right there, okay? This foot, flex it. Press your heel to your calf down and your heel down. All right, so now face that leg all the way over. Hands on the outside of your leg or on the sides, nose towards your knee. If you can, touch. Maybe grab your foot. Inhale and lift. All right, so we're going to come back out. Same way, same direction we came in. Sweep, hands to the front of your mat. Press your left foot into the floor. Right leg back. Downward facing dog. Big sip of water. Or big sip of wine. Lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Finishing our entree. Push the floor away. Lift the right leg up. Inhale. Turn your toes out and bend your knee. And then rotate at the ankle joint. So rotating at a different joint of the body. Just the ankle. Now look over and see your foot over there. Can you see your foot? Then look at the floor. Where are you going to place your foot? Put it on the floor and flip. Reach up and over the ear and look up. Put your hand in your head and say, ah. Stretch the shoulder, the arm. Inhale, reach up. Right hand down to the floor, right leg up, three-limb dog. Knee to nose, shift forward. Right foot beside right thumb. And then warrior one, inhale, reach up. Bring those hands together for just a moment. Inhale, reach. And then exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse, lift up and over. And side angle right there. Straight sides. Reverse. Straighten the forward leg. Reach your arm forward, triangle pose. Press into that forward foot carefully. Look side, straight sides. Nicely done. Now bend your knee in the front. Warrior two. All right, here's where you're going to come into crescent pose. Inhale, lift up your arms. Position on your mat. Inhale, reach up, sweep the arms. Warrior three, lift up. Leg, relax the shoulders. And then bring your left hand down to a block or the floor or your fingers. Reach the right arm up, revolved, half moon. Straighten the right leg. Draw the shoulder back. Nicely done. Here's your side plank. So left hand, left foot on the floor, edge of your foot. Reach the right arm up. And then pick your left leg up, extend it underneath and sit down. Foot on the floor, and then twist. Look over the shoulder, and then fold over that extended leg. Nicely done. Breathe. Now lift up. We're going to press into this bent knee side, right? So place your hand on the outside, right? Actually, so you can line your hand up with the hip. So right here, okay? So all you're going to do is just lift up like that. Press your foot into the floor. So it's like it's gate pose. The opposite foot, which you can't see, my foot's flat over there. I'm just stretching my side body through the hip. Good. Now you're just going to come back down. Sit on the floor. Bring this left foot over on the outside of your right leg. So you're twisting, okay? So the leg that was, let's do that again. So this is your bent knee, right? You've got a straight leg. Pick up this leg, place the foot over here, and then pick yourself up and set yourself down. And then grab your leg and turn and look over your shoulder. Tuck your toes towards the floor. Nicely done. Pick up the left hand and then clasp your fingers. You can't see my hands, but they're clasped like this. Pull that leg in. Breathe. Level your shoulders. Keep pressing into that leg that's underneath you. Breathe. Take one more breath in. Exhale. Now sweep your hands down. We're going to come out of this by sweeping the leg to the front, hands on the floor. Turn, turn, turn. Downward facing dog. And there you are again. Let's do the other side. You ready? All right, so left leg up. Inhale. turn your toes out. Bend your knee. Here's where you're gonna just circle the ankle. And you can keep this going. Push the floor away and then look over to your foot. Look at the floor. Place your foot where you spot. Lift up the hips. Reach the arm up. Hand behind the head. Press the head in the hand. Breathe. And everybody smile. Inhale, reach up. Look down at the floor. Inhale, left leg up. Left knee to your nose, right there. Shift forward, left foot down, and right heel down, warrior one. Arms all the way up, palms together, clasp point. Relax the shoulders, so don't crowd the ears. Open up warrior two, move those feet just slightly. Should be comfortable, knee over ankle in the front. Reverse, hand goes behind the thigh, right there. Side angle, put your forearm around your thigh, knee over ankle, arm over the ear, or dip down. Straight sides, turn your gaze up. Reverse, straighten the forward leg. Triangle pose, reach, reach, reach. Hand goes down, arm goes up. Breathe. Triangle pose, soften. Don't force anything. Bend your forward knee. Warrior two. Crescent pose. Lift your heel in the back. Reach the arms up. Sweep the arms. Warrior three. Up. Take your time. Get your balance. Tap down if you need to. Press into your toes as you dip forward. Abs in. Hand on the floor. Revolved half moon. Right there. Breathe. Nice. All right. Last time through this, you guys. Left hand on the floor. Set your right foot on the floor. Coming into the edge of your right foot. Turn facing the left. Reach the arm up. Here's your side plank. And then underneath, set your hip down, glute down. Foot right there. Foot on the inner thigh. And then turn, look over your shoulder, breathe. And then look forward, walk your hands out along the leg, nose to knee, breathe. And then lift up. So here's that gate pose. So you're gonna bring your hand on the, lined up with the hip right there, and you're gonna press this shin down like this, reach up. Right there. Move your hand if you need to. Arm up and over the ear. Put your foot flat. Breathe. Arm up and sit it down. Okay, so this leg that's straight, that's the leg you're going to lift up. Place it over there. Like you're moving bread across the table. Move it over. Put your foot on the floor flat. Bring this heel to your glute. Flex your feet and grab that leg and turn. And then, so this hand pointing in, this hand pointing out. Pull that knee in with your, keep pressing the foot down and the leg down right there. Breathe. And out. One more breath. Nicely done. Okay, so we're going to untwist out of this. So your leg goes out here, right? And then you're going to put your hands over here and lift up underneath. Downward facing dog. We have a little more water left in the cup. Drink the water. Shift, lower down, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Water or wine. Pedal your heels. Push the floor away. Nicely done. All right, so now I need to come back to King of our Lord of the Dance pose. So lift your heels, look forward, bend your knees, and walk it in. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale and fold. Now lift all the way up, straight spine as you come to the top. Reaching up, hands to your heart. Relax the shoulders. So peak pose, Lord of the dance. All right, so standing tall, soft knees. All right, right foot tap, bend your knee, and so here your knee's pointing out just a little bit. Bring it in, reach your arm. So turn your palm up. So like you've got something bouncing there, you're gonna serve the bread. Point your knee back, foot away from your heel or from your glute. Reach the arm up higher. Lift the foot up higher. Lift, lift, lift. And then bring it in all the way. And then set that down. Nicely done. Okay, change sides. All right, you ready? Tap side. Grab your foot. Press your foot into your hand, so feel it, right? Then reach your arm. Serve the bread. When I said that, I felt kind of weird, like, because people stay away from eating bread. It's okay, just watch it. You can eat bread. Point your knee back. Press your foot into your hand. Reach the arm. Up, up, lift, lift, lift. Beautiful. Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Knees side by side, and put your foot down. Nicely done. All right. So coming into Malasana, I'm just turning to the side so I'm not facing you so that you can see me in profile. Turn your toes out. I've got my feet as wide as my mat. I know that's the position that works really well for me. So lower down. All right. So weight in your heels. Right there. Look forward. Thumbs to your breastbone or to your heart. I want you to squeeze your knees in, but have them still going the same direction as your toes. So you may want to turn your toes in just a little bit right there. Nicely done. All right. So keeping mobility in the lower back and the hips and the ankles. So important. It's one of my main functional movements that I keep with my clients is keeping this ability to squat down low. Because you always want to be able to get yourself up and down off the ground, right? Or the floor. All right, so sweep your hands forward and just stretch. Round your back right there, but pull in your abs. You can slide your hands in slightly, just a little bit. And now we're going to just practice crane pose. Lift up your hips, come up onto the tippy toes, and then spread your fingers, press into your fingertips. Get your knees behind your triceps, squeeze in, round your back, lift up your right foot and set it down, left foot and set it down, and then set your heels on the floor and fold. Relax your shoulders. All right, so stand tall. Let's do that again. Toes turned out, bend at the hips, bend at the knees, squatting down, Malasana. Reach the hands forward, spread your fingers, round your back, get your knees behind your upper outer arms, and lean in, round your back, pick your feet up. And then set your feet down and fold. Inhale, stand tall. Let's do that again. Turn your toes out. Bend your knees. Knees go the same direction as your toes. Don't overthink it. Listen to my cues though. Hands on the floor. Go ahead and press into your fingers. Lift up your hips. Get your knees in your upper outer arms. Hug in and draw your elbows in towards each other. Press into your fingers. Lift your feet. Set your feet down. Nicely done. Sit behind your heels. Reach forward. Extend your legs out straight. Reach up. And we've made it to the dessert. Nicely done. Okay, so turn or I'll turn facing you. Make sure you're facing me. Let's just relax for a moment, okay? So just thinking about whatever your favorite dessert is, right? I'm making myself hungry this morning. All right, so bring your legs out straight. Bring your right leg over your left leg, like that. And so this shin crosses over the knee. Sit up tall. This is half Gamokasana, or half cow face pose. So stay right here for a moment. And if you're okay, your knees are okay, then bring that leg in and get your knees one on top of the other and flex your feet. So this is kind of a yin pose. It's an intense pose. Stretching the hips, hip opener right here, or the outside of the hips, stretching. So flex your feet, knees one on top of the other, straighten your shoulders, or square the shoulders. Now, the arms. So one arm's gonna go behind, or they're both gonna go behind, but one's gonna go low. So the leg that's top, that same side, arm goes low. Okay, sit up tall. And then the opposite arm goes up and you reach back behind. And you can grab your shirt and just kind of cinch your fingers towards each other with your shirt. Or grab your fingers and point your elbow up, the opposite elbow down, draw the shoulders back, straighten up your body, looking good. Breathe in, breathe out. Now just lean forward. Take a breath in, flex your feet, and breathe out, forward more. Now there's your tricep. Keep your glutes on the floor. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and lift up. And then do this with me. Reach up and down, and then out, like that, right? And then shake it out. Reach up, hands behind, windshield wiper your knees side to side, so widen your feet. Good. Extend your legs out straight. Suddenly, my music got really loud. Okay, so now left leg over right. And you can flex your foot and just stay right here. And then when we do the arms, right, you'll do like this. But if you can, try this. Bring this leg over, flex your feet. If you bring your heels closer to the glutes or the sides of the hips, it's easier. Maybe you need to adjust by picking yourself and putting yourself down. All right, so flex your feet like that. Breathe in, hip opener, sit up tall. All right, so this top leg, same side, arm goes low. And then the opposite arm up high. Reach behind, give yourself a pat on the back. Thank yourself for taking care of my body. And then cinch your hands together or grab your fingers. Point your elbow down, opposite elbow up. Breathe in, breathe out. And as you exhale, lean in, breathe in, straighten your spine. Breathe out, lean in, breathe in, breathe out. Nicely done. Take another deep breath in, flex your feet. And then inhale, lift up. Nicely done. And then come out of this by reaching out to the sides, turn your palms forward and reach up, stretch overhead, and then bring the arms down to your sides. Feet on the floor, tips side to side. Put your feet on the floor. Facing each other, soles of the feet together. Knees drop out, so inner thigh, sit up tall. And then grab your feet and kind of open your feet like you're reading a book, right? So the tops of your feet are kind of facing the floor. And then lean in and bring your elbows in front of the shins or on the inside of your shins. Breathe in, breathe out. If your heels are closer to the groin, it's a little bit harder on the stretch for the inner thighs, and you can get your elbows on the outside, further out, more in the inside or less about the inner thighs, a little more about the outside of the hips. Nice. Take a deep breath in and look up, lift up, and let's cross the legs comfortably. So we can do this seated, which I did this yesterday. We're going to just rotate at the shoulder joint because I want you to have one hand on the floor. So start with your left hand on the floor and bring your right arm across the body like this, okay? So press your hand onto the floor flat. If your hand doesn't go flat on the floor, put a block underneath it, right? I want you to keep your shoulders squared. So palm facing in, you're going to reach with a straight arm up. Palm facing back as you reach up tall, all right? So reach back, and as you reach back, turn your palm facing forward. Keep this opposite hand pressing down. Reach back, reach back, reach back as far as you can. Where's the wall back there? How far can you reach? Reach back, and then bring it in to the side. Sit up tall. We're going to go back the same way. Reach, reach. How far can you go back? And start to rotate and turn and reach up, palm facing in, and then across the body right there. Do it again. Up, reach, just feeling the range of motion. Reach back, turn your palm, turn, reach back as far as you can, and then palm facing in as you come to the side. Good. Go back, reach, up, turn. It feels natural to turn and rotate. Turning in and then across. Let's do the other side. So hand on the floor or block, arm across right here, palm facing in. So reach up, straight arm, as straight as you can, reach up. And then turn, rotate, reach behind as far as you can, reach back. And then to your side. Reach back again, reach, and then turn, rotate, reach up, and go across. Do that again. Reach up, palm facing in, all the way up, stretch the arm overhead, turn the palm behind you, reach back as far as you can, and down to the side. Palm facing out, and then turn, reach up, and over, and across. Good. Now sit up tall. Relax the shoulders, pick them up and roll them back. Lie down on your mat. Arms to your sides like a T, and just let the knees drop over to the right. Pick up your right ankle and place it on the left knee, and look over to the left. And breathe. You did it. Great practice together. Thank you for joining me. Breathe in and breathe out. We're just going to settle on the mat after we stretch the hips briefly. 1 minute of Shavasana to finish class. Now lift up your knees. Let's do one bridge pose. I'm kind of thinking about that. I didn't want to get out of class without doing a back bend, a modest back bend. So press your hands into the floor, pull your shoulder blades underneath you, lift up the hips off the floor, and press your toes down also. All right? So press your toes down, lift your hips up, squeezing the glutes. Press your toes and lift up the right leg, stretch. Legs straight up, point your toes, lift up the hips, not too high. Breathe, press your hands into the floor. Shoulders, look up. Bend your knee, set that foot down. Press your heel down, toes down, and lift up the opposite leg. Straight, point your toes, lift your hips, breathe. Push your hands down. Nicely done. Bend your into leg and set your foot down. Lift up. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Press into your big toes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Press your shoulders down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now slowly lower down. Bring your feet wide and tip the knees over to the left. Arms out. Left ankle on right knee. And turn your gaze over. You're on the insole of the right foot, stretching through the outside of the leg, the hip, the lower back. Take another deep breath in, lift your knees, happy baby pose, and then we'll do Shavasana. So knees in, feet up, grab the edges of your feet. There's your Malasana pose. On your back. Actively stretching, lower back. Rock from side to side a few more times. Good. Now, let your feet go. Extend the right leg out. Angle it towards that right corner. Left leg out. Angle it towards the left corner. And then get your lower back and your hips even on the floor. Bounce your legs. Get them comfortable in their natural position. Let your feet just fall out at the natural angle. Then arms out to the sides at an angle. Pick your elbows up. Pull your elbows in towards your body to open up the shoulders and relax. Your mind, zone into your breathing and the space between the brow. And focus in on the jaw. Let your tongue drop away from the roof of your mouth. Easy breathing, smooth breaths. Relaxing down the shoulders or across the shoulders. Down the torso. Across the hips. Down the legs. Moving back up the body, up your legs, relaxing. Across the hips. Up the torso. Across the shoulders, down the arms, up through the neck, the jaw, the brow, the entire body. Weight of the body, creating an imaginary mold or an indentation. Start to move your hands, your fingers, your toes, your feet. You can bring your legs close together and then set your feet on the floor. First, let's reach the arms overhead and stretch, and then tip the knees over to the side and rest on the arm for just a moment. And start to push into your hand. Lift up your body off of the mat and sit up tall. Cross your legs comfortably. Bring your hands together. And our usual mantra, the edge of the thumbs to the mind's eye in gratitude. The edge of the thumbs to the heart in thanks. Bowing your chin. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for showing up and practicing with me today. I really appreciate it. Let me know if I can help you, and stay tuned to some messaging that will be coming out in the next week before the start of May. I'm combining the two groups, yoga strength and yoga strength, FBK strength and FBK yoga, making my life easier for managing the two distinct groups, but they should be together because they kind of work together. That's one of my pillars of fitness and health, is to have a mind-body practice and then strength training. So putting it together, and both will be for $9, the subscription price, and instructions on how we'll do that, maneuver to that later, okay? So have a great day. Thank you for showing up. Let me know if you did this live with me, or if you caught the recording. All right, talk to you later. Bye.